you weren't seen as a coach, no matter how talented or hard you worked. I've always enjoyed that adventurous spirit. So that willingness has taken me now to Indonesia. Yeah, I mean, it started with my lecturing career at Northumbria University. I planned to progress my education and to work on my doctorate, my PhD. My supervisor moved to New Zealand and he said, "You should come with me." And I followed him. But in following him to New Zealand, unfortunately, I got the bug for coaching full-time and I left my study behind to be immersed fully in football. And from that point on, the progression was just every year a new adventure, whether it was the under-20s women's, then the senior women's. Then I became the coach education manager for the country and then the technical director for the country and then the opportunity to Canada. So, you know, it started with a connection with somebody who took me on a journey, and I've always enjoyed that adventurous spirit to pioneer and experience new things. So that willingness has taken me now to Indonesia. I felt the English football system in the late 90s was stuck. It was a really stuck system. We had had little success on the world stage. I was working at a professional EPL academy, and I felt in the academy there was a very dogmatic approach and old school thinking. I felt if you hadn't played the game at the highest level, you weren't seen as a coach, no matter how talented or hard you worked. It was always, you've never played at the highest level, you will never be a top coach. So part of me wanted to prove people wrong, and part of me, I followed my journey. My spirit told me to follow my mentor to New Zealand, and I've never looked back since. So, you know, I think for many people, it's easy to stay comfortable in your town, in your city, and to do the well-trodden path and follow that well-trodden path. I've never been like that. I always like to be a little bit unconventional or try something different. So, yeah, my path has been varied. I think as a starting point, it's the pioneer mindset. I think all of us, we have an opportunity to be first at something. Be first in your family to leave your town. Be first in your family to go to university. Be first in your family to achieve a World Cup, to qualify for an Olympics. So this concept of my family name, places it hasn't been before, has been a huge motivator. And then projecting that to people I'm with, whether that's players, staff members, that they have the same opportunity to be first, to be the first people who qualified a team to a World Cup, to be the first people who broke the top 30 rankings, to be the first people to go back-to-back medals at an Olympic Games, to be the first people to beat the USA, to be the first people in Indonesia to beat Japan, to beat a European opponent, to qualify for a World Cup. This pioneer mindset of breaking new ground has served me very well, because I think naturally humans, they want to be first at things. They want to pioneer, but they get stuck in a mindset of going around doing the same old things until somebody comes along and said, why not? And takes those barriers away and gets them to see an opportunity they couldn't see before. I think that served me well. 2030, to be the first coach to be the first team, to be the first people to qualify their country for a World Cup.